Hi everyone, how are you all today? Hope you are all good. Hope you slept well too. So, already you know what I do to teach. And are you ready to learn today? I bet you are. Of course, I am ready to teach. So, what are we learning today? Science. So, we are learning living things and non-living things. And I'm going to break the topics in sub-strands. So, the first strand is classifying plants based on their root system. And then the leaves and flowers perform different functions to keep the plants alive. The roots are the anchor of the plants. They hold the plants firmly deep inside the ground, and then they absorb water from the soil. Do you remember the functions of the leaves, stems, and flowers? Do you? That is why I am here to let you know all that in details. So, question time. Which parts of the plant uses sunlight through the process of photosynthesis to make their own food? Do you know? Flowers. Flowers attract insects for pollination and also produce fruits and seeds. Yes. What about the stem? The stem keeps the plant firm too. Stem keeps the plants up and helps in the distribution of food and water between different parts of the plant. So they help in distributing food and water between different parts of the plant. That is the work of the stem. All right, moving on. So that takes us to the root system of plants. The root system of plants. And different plants have so many different root systems. So for today, I will be emphasizing on the two root systems, the two most popular root systems, which is the taproot and the fibrous roots. Of course, we have different root systems, but for today, I will be focusing on the taproot and then the fibrous roots. All right. We should know already that different roots and different plants have different root system. For example, the root system of a maize is quite different from the root system of a mango tree. So let's know the kind of root system a maize has and also the kind of root system a mango tree has. My first topic on the root system, I'm going to be focusing on the taproot system. The taproot system. Now, how does the taproot system looks like? Look above the screen and you will see how it looks like. Now you have seen it. Now, let's talk about the taproot system. So, the taproot system are roots with one main root that goes straight down inside the soil. It grows straight down inside the soil, and then the main root is much bigger than the roots branching from it. So when you see a taproot, look above, you will see that there are subroots that comes by the sides of the main root system. So they have little branches, just like that, just like that. So it grows deep down inside the soil. We have the smaller branching roots that. So let's talk about the second root system, which is the fibrous root system. And then this kind of root system does not have any main root like the taproot system. It doesn't have any main root. The root system is made up of thread-like roots, and then all the roots, the thread-like roots, are of the same size and length. Yes, they are of the same size and length. Look up and then you will see how it looks like. It doesn't have a main root. All the root system, all the root are in a thread form. They're just like that. They're just like that in a thread form, and they are of the same size and then length. Now, examples of plants with fibrous root system. We have the plantain plant, we have the cassava, we have the banana, we have the rice, we have the grasses, we have the onion plants. These are plants with the fibrous root system. Moving on to the difference between taproot and then fibrous root system. Do you want to know their differences? I bet you do. Hold on and then subscribe and like my video for more. So let's see the difference between fibrous root system and taproot system, and then taproot system. Okay, so for taproots, they have main or central roots. They have main and central roots. That is, they have a main root deeply inside the soil. But fibrous roots don't have main or central roots. Taproot system have main or central roots. Remember, we are discussing the differences between taproot system and then fibrous root system. So the taproot system has they have main or central root system, whereas the fibrous root has no main or central root system. For the fibrous root, I can just uproot any plant I want to. Example, the grasses, I can just uproot it, and you will see that their roots are thread-like, so you can easily uproot it. But for the taproot system, you cannot easily uproot it. Can you uproot a mango tree? No, you can't. So moving on to the second differences between the both roots. The taproot is deeply rooted in the soil. It is deeply rooted in the soil, but fibrous roots are not deeply rooted in the soil. They are shallow rooted. Yes, they are shallow rooted, just on the surface of the soil. You can just remove it if you want to. And then thirdly, for the taproot, they have long stem plants, and they also grow from dicot seeds. But for the fibrous roots, they grow from monocot seed, and then they have short stem plants. Yes, they have short stem plants. Yes, they have short stem plants. That is for the fibrous roots. So I hope you have learned something interesting today. I hope you have learned all that you want to learn about root system. And then, are you ready for my questions? Of course you are. All right, get ready for it. I have only 3 questions for you today. 1. Define a taproot. The clock is ticking. Define a taproot. Only 3 questions. Come on, it's not too much. Number 2, define a fibrous root. What is a fibrous root? 3, just give me 2 differences between taproot system and then a fibrous root system. I bet you can answer all the 3 questions. Thank you very much for listening. I am Teacher Linda, and then see you in my next lesson. Bye.